Hey everyone, okay, so summer's here and this is a summer video. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my summer favorites on how to get your skin gorgeous and glowing no matter what your skin color. If you're really fair and you're going for that peachy look, or if you're medium and you really want to bronze your skin, or if you're on the deeper spectrum and you want to look like you've been out in the forest picking cherries, just gorgeous. All these products, there's loads of them. Now some are new, some are old, but I only ever review, in my opinion, the best products, and these are it, and there's a lot to get through. So let's make a start. Okay, so the first product, spoken about this before, it is still the product that I use to prep people's skin, regardless of whether it's summer or winter or spring, is TIGHTEYEs. Now TIGHTEYE is absolutely amazing, and I've spoken about it before. The really cool thing about this product is that it's cumulative, and this is something that's very important. You get a noticeable result, and what happens is you place it underneath the eyes, you leave it on for about 5 minutes, and then you just take a sort of a washcloth and you just wipe it off slightly so that it's all removed, and the skin around the eyes is instantly tighter. So crow's feet, uneven, you know, sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Tightness around the skin. It all helps, and it's immediate, but it's cumulative. So the more you use it, the better the results get, which is why I prep everyone's skin with it, and why it's a product that I still use myself, because it works. There's also TIGHTNECK, which is the same kind of technology, but again, is for the neck area. I think people neglect their necks. I always think your face and your neck are all one. Again, you apply it, you leave it for 5 minutes, and then you wipe it off. Again, you've got that cumulative effect. And there's also the tight lips, which gives the appearance of a tighter kind of lip area, and it smooths the lip area like nothing else. These are my absolute skin preps. Always, without a doubt. There's also Moisturizer as well. Now this can be used as an eye cream in the day, in the night, however you want. It is incredibly intense. So you only need a really small amount, that's way too much, and you just apply it underneath the eyes, and your concealer goes on beautifully, which is why I love it. Okay, so moving on. Setting spray. I spoke about this in a recent video because setting spray is great. There's lots of different kind of tips and tricks and hacks, which I've mentioned, but my favorite setting spray, you already know what it is because I've been talking about it for probably, what, a decade now, is Scandinavia. It is, in my opinion, the best setting spray on the market. Now there's the original, there's a bridal, there is an oil control, depends on your skin type. But the premise is that you spritz the skin with it, give it a shake, and then you basically do a cross and an X, and that's it. And the thing that I think that most setting sprays on the market, in fact almost all setting sprays on the market, they just get rid of the powdery residue, but they do not actually set the makeup. Scandinavia has a patented technology, so it does actually work, it does its job, and it does it beautifully. As mentioned in my video that I just did, there are loads of different hacks you can use. You can use this before makeup. There's actually, where is it? There you go. There's actually a makeup primer as well that you can use before, and then apply the rest of your skincare products, and then you can go on and then finish off with the setting spray afterwards. Entirely up to you. But the point is, especially with summer, these products work. These are my setting sprays, so just in case you're wondering, these are all mine. I carry them all and they work. That's why I love them. Amazing. Okay, so let's talk bronzers. Depending on your skin type. Now, if you're really fair, you know who you are. Forget it. They're never going to look nice. You know, your skin's too gorgeous and pale. Don't worry about it. Really like Hourglass ambient lighting bronzers. This one is called Nude Bronze. This is light, so there's a lot of people that could use this, but the porcelain people is still probably going to be too deep. And slightly deeper version here is the Luminous Light. This is really dark, by the way. This is way too dark for me. I would be the Nude, just so you know. But they are absolutely gorgeous. A really lovely one for pale skin. but when I say pale, I mean light skin, lighter skin tones, is the Sun Trio, the Terracotta, the Guerlain one, and that is beautiful. And you can see that's pretty light, and that's wonderful. So these are just gorgeous. Powder. So we talked about the setting sprays and how to keep, you know, your makeup in place, and those work brilliant, but we still need to use powder. So I'm going to give you two options. This is a great powder. It's brand new. It's All Nighter by Urban Decay, and it is a waterproof powder, packing in at 7.5 grams of product. Very, very, very lightly milled. And you can see as I'm doing this, there's no real powder kickoff, which is great. Incredibly like nothing. It is beautiful. Another great one. This comes with a slight caveat, but it's still brilliant. Huda Beauty. These are the baking powders designed for baking. Bear that in mind. These do not have a matte finish. They do have a matte finish, but it's slightly more reflective. They come in a little pot. You pop this lid off and you give it a couple of taps with the lid on, and then you bake away to your heart's content. So really, really good. They give a beautiful finish to the skin. You get 20 grams of product, which is great. The only negative, and it's a small negative, but it has a funny fragrance to it. Some will like it. I'm not a massive fan, but I'm not baking it on myself. The people I've tried it on, they love it because the results are great. But fragrances for me, they're not for me. But if you are baking, again, really important to, even though you're setting the face with those products, using a setting spray, the Scandinavian one, it will take away the powder residue and it will ensure that it stays in place. So that's really good. Okay, blusher. So, really affordable blusher is the Milani Baked Blusher. This color I think is great for summer. It's called Bella Bellini number 12. Look at that, right? I mean, that's a beautiful color. That's absolutely beautiful. But no video would be complete without talking about the holy grail of blushes for all skin tones, NARS Exhibit A. You saw it in the Get Ready With Me video that I did. I can use it on the palest skins or the deepest, women of color. This and Taj Mahal, combine them if you can. That's what you're gonna look like. Obviously, really pale skins, this is great. It's Gaiety by NARS. This is such a pretty color on really light skin tones. And of course, NARS Orgasm, because it's just a really pretty, beautiful peachy shade. You know, everybody I think should probably own it. It's really, really good. Okay, highlighters. This one I'm going to talk about again because it is everything. NARS Orgasm Highlighter, suited for medium to deeper skin tones, not best for really light skin because it has a slightly deep reflective base to it. So what I mean by that is when you apply it, it's really shimmery, but as you turn, it gets darker. So on really pale skin, it's a little too much, but you know, each to their own. You know, who am I to say what you should wear? Oh, well, anyway. Okay, moisturizer. This is a really nice one. This is by La Roche-Posay. I don't know how to say it, but there it is. This is a great, great, great one. Now, this is for blemish-prone skins, but it's slightly mattifying as well. Anti-marks, it really, really works. I'm a really big fan. Now, in order to keep your skin looking gorgeous, here's two different products. First one is the Paula's Choice Resist, 2% BHA. This is great because it's incredibly lightweight. Some of her other BHAs are really quite greasy. This isn't. This is wonderful. But if you're looking for one on a slightly smaller budget, again, by the company whose name I will not pronounce, this is great. This really, really works. There is alcohol in this product though. I am less concerned about alcohol than ever before. Couldn't care myself, but some people are really sensitive to it, so bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. What's next? Honest to God, I'm not a fan of long videos, but here we are. Okay. Oh, look at this. Wait until you see this. This is by Yves Saint Laurent, and it is Bronzing Stones. That ain't a bronzer, miss. That is a sweary word highlighter. Oh, okay. Skin tones. Pretty much you can get away with this because it's so reflective. Gold on deeper skin tones is very, very beautiful, but if you're really deep, go for a burgundy eyeshadow. But pretty much most skin tones, other than the most porcelain, could get away with this. This makes a great highlight, great eyeshadow. Quick tip, apply this to your cheeks, apply it to your brow bone, and apply it to the inner corner of your eyes. You pull the whole look together, you'll thank me when you're older and you're looking back at your photos. Eyeshadows. Urban Decay, Born to Run. How good is this palette? This is my second palette, just in case you're wondering. Look at that, there's colours for days. Now, probably you're all going to guess which colours I really like. There they are, they're all situated right there. Oranges, browns. Oh, look at that. Hello, lover. Gorgeous, got a black in there. This is a great, great palette. Green's a funny colour because I have quite a hard time with greens because they pretty much all look the same to me. But green is a great colour. You can go over your eyeliner with this to make it look a little less boring. Really, really good. Amazing, amazing palette. Concealer. Talked about this one because it is now the holy grail of all of my concealers. And it is the Born This Way Multiple Sculpting Concealer. You get a massive amount of product in here. 15 mils of product. That's what we're talking about. Comes in a whole host of shades for all skin tones. It's bloody good. It's amazing. I've already spoken about it. It is amazing. More skincare. This is really good. Kate Somerville, Exfoliate. What a cool name, Kate. You can't see because my ISO level is too high and I can't be bothered to change it. Really, really good. Intense exfoliating treatment. Does what it says on the tin. Thank you very much. If you're looking for a really lightweight foundation and you're willing to remortgage your house, this is the one for you. This is by TIGHTEYE? Who knows? But that's what it is. Really beautiful, and I mean truly beautiful. 50 mils of product, I should think so at that price, but it is beautiful. If you have a lot of money, it is wonderful. Speaking of primers, now bear in mind, especially with the summer, Scandinavia, use a setting spray primer, but if you want to use other primers, these are beauties. New from Bobbi Brown, Primer Plus Mattifier, so oil control, baby. Then if you want primer with an SPF, yes please, then this one is great. SPF 50 and Primer Plus Radiance if you want to look glowing. These are great. Bobbi Brown have done really well. Their campaign for this, by the way, is absolutely, it is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now, brushes. If you've never tried my brushes, the airbrush is the one to start with. It is, you will never feel a softer brush. Comes in two varieties. You've got the classic, which is the black, and then the rose gold. No other brush is as soft as this. It is like nothing on the skin. It is great, probably the biggest seller of all my brushes. It's very, very lovely. So lipsticks, this is a great color. It's a little bit, it's summer but a bit spring. It is the new one by obviously Charlotte Tilbury called Sunset Lover. I'll be the judge of that, Charlotte. It's such a pretty color. It is, do not apply lipstick with it completely rolled up. It's that kind of peachy, pinky colour. Pop it on the cheeks, pop it on your lips. You'll thank me when you're older and you look back at your photos. Continuity is a good thing. This is beautiful as well. Look how pretty this is. Honest to God, look how pretty that is. Yves Saint Laurent, what colour is this? Do you know, it's 14. What a great name, 14. And it is a lip balm with just a hint of colour. Shall I pop a bit on so I can look juicy? That's a horrible word. I know what you're thinking. I know. Okay, last but not least. This is, I've had this for a while. I don't use it very much because it's so nice, which is why I don't use it, because it costs a lot of money. It's called Mare. And it's by, why is everything French? Is it because I can't pronounce it? Revue? Yeah, there it is. I'm sorry, French. I'm sorry to all my French people watching. I'm absolutely hopeless. can barely speak English. It is Mediterranean Sea Mist. It is, my hair is the kind of hair that you, that's very nice, Wayne, well done. It's the kind of hair that you wash it at night, you wake up in the morning and it's greasy. This makes it less greasy. It is absolutely amazing and it just thickens the hair, which is really good. And this product I love because I can put this on my hair 2 or 3 days in a row and it looks like it's just incredibly mattifying. So this is great. This is by Schwarzkopf and it's got to be powderful, volumizing power styling, because you want that kind of beachy hair and all that kind of stuff going on for summer. Oh, and if for those, this is a great product. Complexion Rescue by Bare Minerals. Sheer beautiful, or the original, which is what I'm wearing now, the original mineral foundation. All those things are really great for summer. Absolutely beautiful. There you go, that's my summer favorites. So we've got setting sprays, we've got eyeshadows, we've got the amazing TIGHTEYE, tight neck, tight lips, and the moisturized. We've got the holy grail of all concealers. We've got the Remortgage Your House foundation, blushes, primers, baking powders. This is such a cool name, Pound Cake. How cool is that? Good for you. Good for you. Very impressed. There you go. That's my lot. I'm done. It's the longest video ever. And I don't make long videos, but this is a long one. So I'm going now. All the information on all the products is right down there. Down there. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.